Buyers have to be aware of all the pitfalls of potentially buying a business. A business is made up of finance, staff, goodwill, trading history, reputation, all the things that we know and love when we run a business. And if you look online to see who's the best to fix your plumbing, we know all the things to look for. So when you're buying a business, essentially what you're doing is trying to assess what the business is worth, I guess, to start with. Are there any pitfalls in buying a business? Does that have any issues that you don't want when you buy that business? And then at the same time, you want to make sure, is the business sustainable? If I buy that business and take it forward, is it going to perform in the same way or better when I've bought it? And in order to do that, you have to make assessments and you have to manage the risk of buying that business. Now, my advice is that you use a broker, because a broker is a person who has done this before. I don't know how many times you will have done it before, but a broker will have done it many times before, and he knows the questions to ask and he knows the problems to look for. He may ask if the owner runs the business practically on his own and the two members of staff who simply carry out admin processes, and you buy that business, what you're losing by losing the owner of that business. These things have to be established. You also need to think about your professional team. There may be legal issues with buying a business if it's a share sale. Is it their business to sell? Is there more than one shareholder? Do they have the proper permissions? Are you buying 100% of the shares or a part of the shares? If it's an asset sale, are the assets owned by the company that's selling it? And when you buy those assets, what comes with it? There's a thing called 2P, or transfer of undertaking of persons employed. The staff have rights under that business, and you need to assess what your liability there is in going forward. And if you have to transfer the staff with your assets, are they the staff that you want? Do you already have staff that do those processes? All those things need to be considered. And obviously the bottom line is, will it make the profits and prosper in the way you expect it to going forward? As you can see by my answer, it's fairly complex. And although you need to think about these things, I strongly recommend you engage the services of a brokerage agency experienced in your sector, who can make sure you address these questions and it's satisfactorily answered before you commit yourself to owning a business.